First advice I would give is you got to do what you love. So the thing we tell our members is if you're not doing what you love and if there isn't intention behind what you're doing, you're not going to be passionate. You're not going to be able to sell it. You're not going to be able to wake up every morning very early, go to sleep very late, and really dedicate your life to it. So first thing, choose something that you love. Second thing, don't be chasing the exit. If you're doing this just to make money, you're probably not in the right entrepreneurial business. Go get a job with corporate America. Build something that you love, build something with intention, and the money will follow. That would be the second thing. Third thing, you can't give up. No matter what, you can't give up. And last but not least, it also takes a lot of luck and being in the right place in the right time. It took me 5 businesses to get to WeWork. Doesn't always work the first time. You got to be able to fail, learn why you failed, do better for it, and then start again.
In life, it's not about being afraid of our shortcomings. It's about having the courage to fully live and be the full light that we can be. It's very scary to be all that you can be. And if each one of us actually allowed ourselves to be our fullest, there would be no stopping us. And she said to me, you know what your problem is? You don't understand the game of life. And I said, the game of life? Of course I do. She said, prove it. What does success mean? And I said, success is whoever dies the oldest with the most money. She looked at me and said, exactly. You do not understand the game of life. And I was so intrigued. I said, well, why don't you tell me what success means? She said, success is the person who at their 80s is surrounded by the most loved ones, the most family members, has created the most impact on this planet, has connected to something greater than themselves, and don't forget, had a great time doing it. And how do you know when you can't control your ego? It's not the things you say, because we all learn how to keep quiet. It's the things you think. And when you start looking at people and you're judging them, and to judge another person, you have to think you're better. And the moment you think you're better than another person, you can't help anyone, because no one wants to take advice from someone who comes from above. You want to take advice from someone who goes eye to eye or maybe below, but definitely not from above. And the most amazing thing is, in today's world, and it's never been more relevant than today, as technology takes over our lives, in average, a human being will look at his phone 160 times a day. And I know, Anton, you guys invest in all of those businesses. I know it's good for business, but 160 times a day, that's once every 6 minutes. We're addicted to the phone. When we're going to get to be 80 or 90 and we're going to think of our life, we're going to think that a third of it we were sleeping, and the other third we had a relationship with a machine. And that was not God's intention. Because we talk a lot about the chosen people. I don't like that term, the chosen people. It's a very negative one. I like the burdened people. We are burdened in setting an example, burdened to keep 613 mitzvahs, burdened to keep all the different things. If you want to change the world, start by changing yourself and doing by setting an example. I'm so impressed and inspired by everybody here. Together, and I heard this a few times, we actually can change the world. I believe our mission as Jews on this planet is to set the best example we can do. Treat other people the way they want to be treated. And as we build, we work, and we grow, and it's all about giving and sharing, take a moment. Look around you. This is the team that's going to bring Tikkun Olam. This is how we're going to do it together. We have such a great gifts in our lineage and in our heritage. Share it with the world. Share it with the family. Thank you for having me, and enjoy the rest of your day.